on, world? DS1 Ross, and we back here on Sheep Stay Sleep TV. Shout out to everyone who support the platform. Much love, much love, much love. If you are here, you are in the building, and you can hear me loud and clear. Please drop a one in the chat. Drop a one in the chat. Let me know if y'all can hear me clearly out there. Let me know if y'all can hear me clearly out there. Just drop a one in the chat, y'all. Let me know if y'all can hear me clearly out there. Let me know if y'all can hear me clearly out there. Okay, I see a couple of ones. Let me get a couple of more, y'all. Let me get a couple of more. Let me get a couple of more, y'all. Let me get a couple of more ones before we get into today's show. Get a couple of more ones. Okay. Shout out to everyone in the building. I'm glad you guys can hear me. I'm glad you guys can hear me. And of course, we are back right here on Sheep Stay Sleep TV. I'm your host, DS1 Ross. Of course, I appreciate all the love and the support, man. Salute to everyone that's in the building right now. Shout out to everyone. Shout out to everyone. If you are coming through, make sure y'all hit that like button on the way in, man. Hit that like button on the way in. Double tap y'all screens if y'all are in the vertical feed. Double tap y'all screens if y'all are in the vertical feed. Hit that like button, y'all. Hit that like button. Also, share the show, y'all. Share the show. Share it on y'all community tabs, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. Share the show, y'all. It's very much appreciated. That is how you support the show. That is how you support the show, y'all. Hit that like button, hit that share button. Shout out to my lovely lady mods. Shout out to all the supporters. I'm getting ready to get in the chat and shout you guys out before we get into today's show. But we got a couple of announcements. Before we get into it. As y'all know, we have the DS1 Wake Up Show right here on Sheep Stay Sleep TV every Monday. That's every Monday morning at 10:15 a.m. 10:15 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Right here on Sheep Stay Sleep TV is the DS1 Wake Up Show. So make sure you guys have your notifications, set your bells so y'all can know when we are live and the Wake Up Show is live, man. Salute to everyone. The numbers to the Wake Up Show are doing great, man. Y'all definitely like it. I see that y'all like conversations in the morning. So shout out to y'all for showing all y'all support. Shout out to y'all for showing all of y'all support, man. I really appreciate that. And if you want to know how you can catch me, we are live here every Tuesday through Friday, sometimes Tuesday through Saturday, right here on Sheep Stay Sleep TV at 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. That's 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Right here on Sheep Stay Sleep TV is where you can catch me live every day. That's Tuesday through Friday, sometimes Tuesday through Saturday. So shout out to everyone in the building, man. Let's see who's in the building and let's get to today's show. Because as promised, I told y'all we was going to get into these tariffs and we're going to get into Trump. He's not playing, y'all. He's not playing. He's definitely trying to make America great again. And we're going to get into it. We're going to get into it as promised. So let's see who's here. Let's see who's here. Shout out to Miss Rain and Woman in the building. One of my lovely lady Mars that always come through and hold it down. Shout out to Miss Rain and Woman. She says, greetings, DS1 and visionaries. Shout out to you, Miss Rain and Woman. I appreciate you. I appreciate you. Shout out to my man Astro in the building. What up, Astro? Salute, salute, salute. Shout out to Miss Classy Creole in the building. Another one of my lovely lady Mars that always come through and hold it down. Salute to you. Salute to you. Good afternoon, ladies. Shout out to y'all. Shout out to Art of War in the building. What's good, Art of War? Salute, salute. What's up, Mind Ballroom? How you doing? Salute to you. I appreciate you. Shout out to Cuzzo in the building. Salute to Jeff Reviews. Salute, 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 Cuzzo. Appreciate your support as always, man. As always. Shout out to the lovely Camille in the building. Another one of my lovely lady mods that always come through and hold it down. Thank you so much, sweetheart. I appreciate you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Shout out to you. Shout out to you. Yeah, he's not playing, Miss Classic Creole. He is not playing. Trump is serious. Shout out to my man Bob in the building. Salute, Bob. Hope you feeling better today, bro. Salute to you, man. Shout out to my sandbox brother, Papa Flock in the building. Salute, my brother. Salute, salute. Appreciate you, bro. Appreciate your support, man. Shout out to everyone in the building. Salute to everyone that's in the clouds. Salute to everyone that's in the clouds. Salute to everyone that's coming through on a vertical feed. Y'all see today's show. Y'all see today's show. Trump takes aim at BRICS with 100% tariff threats. So Trump is threatening to tax these companies, these countries. Don't let that go over your head, right? That he's threatening to tax them 100% on anything that they want to bring in this country, that they want to sell in this country. Now, who's BRICS? Make sure y'all answer the poll on the way in as well. Who's BRICS? Who are the countries that's a part of BRICS? Because BRICS is an acronym in case you don't know. BRICS is a nation that is formed, right? It's like an organization that's like NATO. But here are the countries that's a part of BRICS: Brazil, Russia, India, China, South Africa, Iran, Egypt, Ethiopia, and the United Emirates. So these are your countries that make up BRICS, this international organization. BRICS. So he's threatening to tax 100% on these countries right here. Shout out to my man. Let me put the Tibbin in the building. Yeah, BRICS. Yeah. Yeah. Shout out to you, bro. What up, Ebo? Shout out to Ebo in the building. Ebo says tariffs equals bad diplomacy. Equals bad. Diplomacy equals progress. All the tariffs are going to do is further isolate, and push more dedollarization, because the USA is no longer the leader in global trade. Now, I agree with that, Ebo, but here is why I think Trump is a threat. And what he's doing is he's playing his wild cards in order to back BRICS up. And I mean by back them up, I don't mean support them. I mean back them up. Like, y'all better chill. Y'all better chill. Y'all been doing a little too much. Y'all been getting a little too comfortable. Y'all been getting a little too comfortable. So this is what I think Trump is doing with these threats. Shout out to Zoom in the building. Appreciate you, bro. He says checking in from the UAE. These folks ain't hurting. No, they're not. No, they're not. Trump is a threat to the U.S. economy. Why do you say that? Why do you say Trump is a threat to the U.S. economy? Shout out to Larry Vaughn in the building. Salute. Salute to you, bro. BRICS are fine, is a fine looking group. Nah. Nah. Why are you saying Trump is a threat to the U.S. economy? I think what Trump is doing is what a lot of these presidents were afraid to do. Only other president who I believe wasn't afraid to play their hand the way Trump is playing his hand is Bush. And the reason why a lot of countries was afraid of Bush is because of Bush's business in these international countries. And just in case y'all don't know, Trump is the same way. Trump is the same way. Because see, we're not playing today. We're going to get straight to it. We're going to get straight into the content. Because I'm going to have to bring some things back to our memory, man. Because, see, all of this government stuff, all of it is corrupt. All of it. All of it is corrupt. No one person is better than the other. They all do things under the table. And they all play with the people who then becomes the target for embarrassment. Or we begin to make that person the bad guy. See, this is what happened with Trump. Let's get into it. Let's refresh our memories. Let's refresh y'all memories. Let's get to it. Let me share my screen. Double tap y'all screens if y'all are coming in a vertical feed. Double tap y'all screens, y'all. We're going to get into it. Who remembers this? Who remembers when Trump was on Oprah? Who remember when Trump was on Oprah? Let's hear what Trump had to say back then when he was on Oprah. Let's hear what he had to say about America. What's up, Big Rage? Let's get into it.
What would you do differently, Donald?
I'd make our allies, forgetting about the enemies you can't talk to so easily. I'd make our allies pay their fair share. We're a debtor nation. Something's going to happen over the next number of years with this country because you can't keep going on losing $200 billion. And yet we let Japan come in and dump everything right into our markets and everything. It's not free trade. If you ever go to Japan right now and try to sell something, forget about it, Oprah. Just forget about it. It's almost impossible. They don't have laws against it. They just make it impossible. They come over here, they sell their cars, their VCRs, they knock the hell out of our companies. And hey, I have tremendous respect for the Japanese people. I mean, you can respect somebody that's beating the hell out of you, but they are beating the hell out of this country. Kuwait, they live like kings. The poorest person in Kuwait, they live like kings. And yet they're not paying. We make it possible for them to sell their oil. Why aren't they paying us 25% of what they're making? It's a joke.
This sounds like political presidential talk to me. And I know people have talked to you about whether or not you want to run. Would you ever?
Probably not. But I do get tired of seeing the country ripped off.
Why would you not?
I just don't think I really have the inclination to do it. I love what I'm doing. I really like it.
Also, it doesn't pay as well.
No, it doesn't. But, you know, I just probably wouldn't do it, Oprah. I probably wouldn't, but I do get tired of seeing what's happening with this country. And if it got so bad, I would never want to rule it out totally, because I really am tired of seeing what's happening with this country, how we're really making other people live like kings, and we're not.
What do you think of this year's presidential race, the way it's shaping up?
Well, it's going to be very interesting. I think that probably George Bush has an advantage in terms of the election. I think that probably people would say that he's got like that little edge in terms of the incumbency, et cetera, et cetera. But I think Jesse Jackson's done himself very proud. I think Michael Dukakis has done one hell of a job. And George Bush has done a hell of a job. You know, they all went in there sort of as semi-underdogs, including George Bush, and they've all come out. I think people that are around all three of those candidates can be very proud of the jobs they've done.
You've said, though, that if you did run for president, you believe you'd win.
Well, I don't know. I think I'd win. I tell you what, I wouldn't go in to lose. I've never gone in to lose in my life. And if I did decide to do it, I think I'd be inclined. I would say that I would have a hell of a chance of winning, because I think people, I don't know how your audience feels, but I think people are tired of seeing the United States ripped off. And I can't promise you everything, but I can tell you one thing. This country would make one hell of a lot of money from those people that for 25 years have taken advantage. It wouldn't be the way it's been, believe me.
Shout out to everyone that's in the building. We're going to play that video again. What do y'all think about that? Drop y'all opinions in the chat. Drop y'all opinions in the chat. Who agrees with you're tired of seeing America being ripped off? Who agrees with this? What's up, Perfectly Imperfect? Shout out to my brother, the Underrated Darkness, in the building. Salute, salute. Raina Woman says, I remember that. And look how Oprah was smiling and cheesing. Look how everybody loved Trump back in the day. These the same people now who are calling them a racist. These the same people now who are saying this person is bad for our country. Oprah just asked him, would he consider running for the presidency? Y'all see this? What's up, Mike? Papa Flocka says he totally agree. Kevin says, I agree. What's up, Cynical? Shout out to Fierce Soul in the building. Salute. I am tired of hearing that about America. What are you tired of hearing about when it comes to America? Are you an American? We used to love Trump, and now he a racist. Crazy. Exactly. Exactly, Fierce Soul. It shows you how the media could make you a bad guy whenever they're ready. They can make them the media can make you love a person, and then 5-10 years down the line, they make you hate that person. This should show y'all how much we not thinking for ourselves as a society. Because we could go back 25, 30 years and see these same people smiling with a so-called racist. We forgot that Kanye West and Ice Cube was just with Donald Trump asking him for money. How conveniently we forget. Now this guy's a racist. But we was just saying that it's good that Ice Cube went and talked to Trump to do something for the black community. Fast forward, he's a racist now. He's going to bring back slavery. See what I'm talking about? Y'all don't even believe what y'all saying. Y'all are saying the stuff that y'all are saying because the media is telling you to say it. A lot of people probably didn't even remember when Trump was on Oprah. Look at Oprah. You're not going to run? You think you're going to win? Fast forward. Oh, he's horrible for our country. Huh? Huh? um, excuse me, ma'am. I don't lean on candidates and the election to live my life, ma'am. Okay? See, this is the problem with American people today. And this is what the Democratic Party has taught the American people, to lean on politicians when all of them tell lies. So what do you mean who I'm going to lean on in 4 years? I'm going to lean on God. What are you talking about? I don't lean on a president. I don't lean on politicians to make sure I eat every day, to make sure my family is okay, to make sure my bills are paid. I don't lean on politicians, ma'am. I don't know what world you live in, but I live in reality. Politicians don't pay my bills. What are you talking about? Politicians don't feed my children. What are you talking about? What do you mean who I'm going to lean on? What are you talking about? Good afternoon, NICU grad. How are you? I don't get it, Roxanne. I don't get it. Classy Creole says they not American, DS1. They got an Uber Black. Okay. 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 Thank you. Thank you, Miss Classy Creole. I appreciate that. But let's play this video again. Let's play this video again. If you're just coming in, double tap y'all screens if y'all are coming in the vertical feed. Let's play this again. Because I like playing stuff like this to bring things back to our memory. This is not to embarrass us. This is to show us how programmed we can be. Just how much we may think we thinking for ourselves and we're not. You see? So let's rewind the tapes. Let's rewind the tapes. Shout out to Elisino in the building. Salute, champion. Salute, salute. I appreciate you, man.
Last year criticizing U.S. foreign policy. What would you do differently, Donald?
I'd make our allies, forgetting about the enemies you can't talk to so easily. I'd make our allies pay their fair share. We're a debtor nation. Something's going to happen over the next number of years with this country, because you can't keep going on losing $200 billion, and yet we let Japan come in.
Trump said we are a debtor nation. We can't keep going on like this.
And dump everything right into our markets and everything. It's not free trade. If you ever go to Japan right now and try to sell something, forget about it, Oprah. Just forget about it. It's almost impossible. They don't have laws against it. They just make it impossible. They come over here, they sell their cars, their VCRs, they knock the hell out of our companies. And hey, I have tremendous respect for the Japanese people. I mean, you can respect somebody that's beating the hell out of you, but they are beating the hell out of this country. Kuwait, they live like kings. The poorest person in Kuwait, they live like kings. And yet they're not paying. We make it possible for them to sell their oil. Why aren't they paying us 25% of what they're making? It's a joke.
This sounds like political presidential talk to me. And I know people have talked to you about whether or not you want to run. Would you ever?
Probably not. But I do get tired of seeing the country ripped off.
Why would you not?
I just don't think I really have the inclination to do it. I love what I'm doing. I really like it.
Also, it doesn't pay as well.
No, it doesn't. But, you know, I just probably wouldn't do it, Oprah. I probably wouldn't, but I do get tired of seeing what's happening with this country. And if it got so bad, I would never want to rule it out totally, because I really am tired of seeing what's happening with this country, how we're really making other people live like kings and we're not.
What do you think of this year's presidential race, the way it's shaping up?
Well, it's going to be very interesting. I think that probably George Bush has an advantage in terms of the election. I think that probably people would say that he's got like that little edge in terms of the incumbency, et cetera, et cetera. But I think Jesse Jackson's done himself very proud. I think Michael Dukakis has done one hell of a job. And George Bush has done a hell of a job. You know, they all went in there sort of as semi-underdogs, including George Bush, and they've all come out. I think people that are around all three of those candidates can be very proud of the jobs they've done.
You've said, though, that if you did run for president, you believe you'd win.
Well, I don't know. I think I'd win. I tell you what, I wouldn't go in to lose. I've never gone in to lose in my life. And if I did decide to do it, I think I'd be inclined. I would say that I would have a hell of a chance of winning, because I think people, I don't know how your audience feels, but I think people are tired of seeing the United States ripped off. And I can't promise you everything, but I can tell you one thing. This country would make one hell of a lot of money from those people that for 25 years have taken advantage. It wouldn't be the way it's been, believe me.
Now, based on what he said back then, I can't disagree with that. Yeah, they was talking about Bush 1. Yeah, absolutely. But even what Trump was saying back then, I can't disagree with it. See, listen, y'all. Listen. This is why I did yesterday's show. And on yesterday's show, I spoke about something that we as Black folk need to focus on more and begin practicing. That's called togetherism. Yeah, togetherism. It needs to be togetherism over racism. And I'm saying this because Black folk have gotten more racist than anybody. And I'm saying this because the level of self-hatred that we have for ourselves. Because now we are allowing race, our race, to hold us back from who we are in this country. We're doing it to ourselves now. Here it is. We have someone who's fighting for the better of our country. And we have Black people with the most problem. When we had a Black person in charge of our country, what did they do? What did they do? But pollute our country and make us and push us even further into debt. This is what the Black man did when he ran this country. And you know why he did that? Because self-hatred. We are Black Americans. So guess what? Black folk, Black American people, this is our country. And it's time for you to accept that. If you are a Black American, everyone isn't a Black American. Some of y'all do come from Africa. I know none of my ancestors come from Africa. My people was always here. So I am a Black American. Okay? So all of this stuff about what's going to happen to Black people because Trump is the president now, last time I checked, when has it gotten any better? So we just finding someone else to blame again. We finding someone else to blame again. And this is the problem with the Black community. We looking for a savior. That's why we always looking for somebody to blame. We thought Barack Obama was going to do it. We thought Barack Obama was going to do it. We thought the black man was going to do something, right? Because we made history with a black president. And what did he do? What did he do? He showed black people that being black didn't even matter. That's what the black president showed black people. That race don't matter. That's what he showed us. Guess what he showed black people? That our sexual identity matters more. This is what the black man showed us. The black man was more worried about who people having sex with and who people want to marry, more than the job market for black men. The education system and the environment in these schools for black children. He wasn't concerned with that. Barack Obama was not concerned with that. He was concerned with coochie and penis. Barack Obama was a pervert. That's why he was concerned with who want to be a man and who want to be a woman. That's what he was concerned with. He wasn't concerned with the livelihood of black people. He was worried about that if you have a little boy and he want to be a girl, he could have all the funding so he could go be a girl. He didn't care about your children having a safe school environment. He didn't care about the quality of the school lunch where black kids was eating at. All he was worried about was who wanted to screw who and with what tool. That's what he was worried about. That's what he was worried about. He wasn't worried about what everyday Americans are concerned with. How much is it going to cost for my child to go to a babysitter? How much is food? How much is gas? Why is my child coming home 3 days a week with no homework? Barack Obama didn't care about none of that. Barack Obama didn't care about none of that. Well, stop what? Telling the truth? Telling the truth? Barack Obama cared about if Dwayne Wade want to turn his son into a girl. That's what Barack Obama cared about. He cared about who want to screw who. Because that's all he did all his whole 8 years. He was worried about sex. He's a pervert. Now, we have a white man. Shout out to 050 The Movement. Salute. Appreciate y'all support, man. Now we have a white man, a white American man. He's a white American. A white American man who's concerned, right, with the environment that his children are schooled in. See, Trump don't want RuPaul reading to nobody's kids. See, if RuPaul want to read to somebody's kids, he can go read to his own kids. He don't need to be strutting his ass around in his Halloween costume, reading to people's kids whose morals and values are against that. I don't understand what's wrong with black people and how you got a problem with that. Do you want RuPaul reading to your kids? Do you want Mrs. Doubtfire teaching your children? Huh? Trump want to bring back prayer in school. All of the things that concerns everyday American people. Is my child safe in school? Maybe if you make the kids pray in school again, all them demons will leave the school. Maybe them little boys that think about bringing a gun and shooting somebody because he got to pray. See? How about this? Why you think all the goddamn dollar stores, nothing is a dollar no more? Because the people over there in China and in Japan, where they shipping all this cheap shit, they pocketing all this extra money. So Trump is saying, oh, since you want to team up and try to sink the dollar and get America to follow y'all, oh, you want to play that game? Okay, watch this. Watch this. Now I'm going to mess up your money. This is what Trump is doing. That's why the shit at Family, you notice when you go to Family Dollar, you spend $100 so fast now? Remember that? Everything at Dollar ain't a dollar no more. That's because we not taxing them. See, if we start taxing their ass, they gonna drop that price. Because guess what? We want y'all to drop them taxes again. See, this is how the game goes. See, y'all think if Trump put these tariffs on these countries, the price of it is going to go up. No, it's not. Because they already have a huge profit margin. So Trump is saying, y'all making all this extra money, y'all need to kick some back. Yeah. This is what Trump is doing. Oh, you think you just gonna come here and keep dumping your shit here? And y'all just gonna keep profiting $20-30 billion off of this country? And y'all gonna make America a wasteland and make y'all country a utopia? Who wants to vacation in the United States anymore? I'm waiting. When y'all ready to go on vacation, what's the first thing you do? I'm going to Mexico. I'm going to Tulum. I'm going to Dubai. Why nobody want to come here no more? Why nobody want to come here no more? Because America is a wasteland. Yeah. I'm going to China for this. I'm going to Korea. What happened to America? Nobody want to go to Disney World. They want to drink reposado. We going to Costa Rica. What's wrong with y'all? Y'all don't see what's going on in this country? People don't even want to come here and spend no money. Trump is trying to change that. What's wrong with y'all? Why do you think all of the goddamn factories and you have all of these unemployed men with skills? Because the factories were shut down due to exporting and outsourcing the work. Trump wants to bring this work back here where we build our own shit. Take that shit back. Oh, we don't need all of it. See, when them factories start opening back up, you know how many jobs that's going to open up for men? Do you know that whole industry got shut down? Where men back in the 70s, the 80s, that's how they took care of their family. Working at the Ford plant. What's wrong with y'all? Y'all don't understand how this works? Huh? So Trump is going to start penalizing those countries. Let's go. Let's get back to becoming the superpower of the world. What's wrong with y'all? What's wrong with y'all? NICU grad says because Disney is $10K for 3 days. That's not why people don't go to Disney World no more. People don't go to Disney World no more because people want to go to these cheap places that now they done raise the prices on these cheap ass islands people was flying to during COVID. Disney World was always expensive, NICU grad. Disney World was expensive since I was a kid. That's why parents would save their money to take their children on a Disney World trip. This is why you always had to save money to go to Disney World. Always. Salute to Seth's son. It was always expensive. But y'all taking 10, 20, 30,000 to Puerto Plata and spending all your money overseas. Now the flex is to go to an island and stay in a cheap ass hotel. When everybody wanted to come to America for vacation. Everybody wanted to come to America for vacation. Why do y'all think Donald Trump has so many international friends? Because these countries was calling Donald Trump and borrowing money. Yeah. Shout out to Double C. He says, I remember there were awards for companies that would outsource jobs. Come on now. And where you think that was getting that money from? The Democratic Party. Because the Democrats is the one who outsourced all our goddamn jobs, which affected our economy. Zuma says 10K in South Korea will let you be there for like 3 months and be chilling. Bob said, that's my flex. I won't lie. That's a lot of people flex, bro. That's a lot of people flex. But and listen, it's nothing wrong with going somewhere else and flexing, but can you flex at home? See, that's the key. That's the key. Americans used to could go all around the world and flex. You know why? Because they had enough money to flex at home. If you can't flex at home, you flexing in other countries don't count because you American. Now, why could you flex in other countries, but you can't flex at home? Home is home. That should be the place where you have the most resources, the most access. Why we can't flex at home no more? This is what Trump is trying to do. Remember the lifestyles of the rich and famous? Who remember that show? Look what Bob said. No, he can't flex at home. That's a problem, bro. That's an economic issue. And it doesn't have nothing to do with you personally. It has something to do with this economy. We can't flex at home. And we Americans, when we go to these other countries, those people can flex in their country. They flex in their country. And what do? They come to America to work. They flex in their country. Say it again, Zuma. Say it again. Why can't we flex here at home? If I can't be comfortable at home, I shouldn't be comfortable nowhere, right? Isn't that how it's supposed to go? But see, let's get back to Trump. Let's get back to Trump. And let's listen to old school Trump. Because y'all forgot. These countries forgot who they was coming to when they needed something. Oh, yeah. And guess what Trump is going to do? He's coming to collect. He's coming to collect. Fair use. Listen to this.
And when my company was going good.
Yeah, let's listen. Let's go, Trump. Let's go. Come on now. Come on, why my video not playing? Y'all don't want to play my video now? Hold up, y'all. Y'all give me 1 second. Now they don't want to play my video. Hold up. We're going to get into it. We're going to get into it. And all of y'all people that's in the chat that's talking about, oh, so you're saying Trump is black people's savior? No, fool. No. I'm just saying that he is the type of politician that we need in America right now. That's all I'm saying. I'm not looking for a savior. A lot of y'all are. That's the problem. A lot of y'all are looking for a savior. That's the problem. That's the problem. That's the problem. Y'all are looking for a savior. Y'all think that a politician is here to save you and your family. That's the problem. Let's get into this video. Let's go. Shout out to everyone that's in the building too. Double tap y'all screens if y'all are in the vertical feed, man. Double tap y'all screens. Shout out to JD 1975 in the building. Salute. Salute. Yeah, shout out to my man Big Reed. I rock with Big Reed.
Instinctively and turning the other cheek. If somebody was out to hurt you, if somebody was out to do a number on you, I really believe that you should just do a number on them if you get the chance.
Can you give me an example?
Well, there were people that I really helped in business when things were very good in the 1980s and when my company was going good. And they did not lift a finger to help me when I needed it. And there were a couple of them that could have very easily helped me. Now I have the opportunity to do a number on those people, and I will tell you I'm having a lot of fun with the opportunity. I just don't believe instinctively in turning the other cheek. If somebody was out to hurt you, if somebody was out to do a number on you, I really believe that you should just do a number on them if you get the chance.
Can you give me an example?
Well, there were people that I really helped in business when things were very good in the 1980s and when my company was going good. And they did not lift a finger to help me when I needed it. And there were a couple of them that could have very easily helped me. Now I have the opportunity to do a number on those people, and I will tell you I'm having a lot of fun with the opportunity.
Y'all heard that? Y'all heard that, right? So what do you think Trump is doing now? What do y'all think he's doing? He's going to have fun doing a number on them people. He's going to have fun doing a number on these people. And the first way he's going to start is with these tariffs. That's how he's going to start, is with these tariffs. That's how he's going to start. Thank you. He's swinging the big stick now. I don't blame him either. I don't blame him either. Oh, so you laughed at me when I was down, but when I was up, you didn't hesitate to come ask me for my help. You didn't hesitate to come with your hand out, and I greased them palms. But then when I was down, it was ha, 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 ha. I got something for that ass. That's what this is. Let's get to the article now. Let's get to the article. Shout out to DMW Shots in the building. Salute. Salute. Let's get to it. Let's get to it. Trump threatens BRICS nations with 100% tariffs. Let's go. Double tap y'all screens if y'all are in the vertical feed. Double tap y'all screens if y'all are coming through on the vertical feed. President-elect Donald Trump on Saturday demanded a group of developing countries' commitment to the use of the US dollar as their reserve currency and threatened to impose 100% tariff if they attempt to abandon it. The idea that the BRICS countries are trying to move away from the dollar while we stand by and watch is over. Let me read that again. The idea that the BRICS countries are trying to move away from the dollar while we stand by and watch is over. Just in case y'all didn't know, these BRICS countries planned, or what they already done is they're using their own forms of currency, and they were going to try to force us to use their currency because of the de-dollarization. Because the dollar isn't worth much anymore, these countries came together and formed BRICS and tried to create their own currency and force us to take it. And you Americans in the chat room think it's nothing wrong with that? Hold on. Let me. Do you understand if we're forced to use other countries' currency, do you know what else that forces us to do? Do you know then that we become a slave to these people by taking their currency? Do y'all understand that? Or are y'all just talking? Do y'all understand Trump is using this stuff as a strategy to back these people off because they've gotten so close because of the Biden administration? Because the Biden administration was down with this shit. They was down with selling out the American people. Y'all don't see that though. Y'all don't see that. Y'all don't see that. Okay, let's continue. The idea that BRICS countries are trying to move away from the dollar while we stand by and watch is over. Trump wrote on his social media platform, Truth Social, referring to the acronym for the original countries, for the original group of countries in the bloc: Brazil, Russia, India, China, and South Africa. The geopolitical alliance has since expanded to include Iran, Egypt, Ethiopia, and the United Emirates. We require a commitment for these countries that they will neither create a new BRICS currency nor back any other currency to replace the mighty US dollar, or they will face 100% tariffs and should expect to say goodbye to selling into the wonderful US economy. Now, why the hell would Americans have a problem with that? This is why I don't like to have political discussions, because a lot of y'all don't understand politics. What y'all like to do is y'all like to just spit out shit, but you could never make sense of it. If you know how to make sense of politics, what is wrong with what Donald Trump is doing? See, this is a person who don't know politics. He says Trump can't stop them. They're sovereign nations. Yes, he can. Because guess what he can do? He can stop doing business with them. What are you talking about? What are you talking about? Do you know that those countries that are in BRICS send their goods here? What are you talking about? What are y'all talking about? What are y'all talking about? Why would y'all have a problem with Trump protecting our country? This is your home. Are y'all people crazy? Are y'all people crazy? This is where you live. What is wrong with y'all? Yo, y'all people are arguing against where you live. What is wrong with y'all? Are y'all Americans in my chat room? Let me read this again. This is what I mean by people. It's y'all make politics so difficult because you won't use your common sense. You just won't use your common sense. This is why they make politics such a difficult thing. This is crazy. Let me read it again. Let me read this again. And tell me, how could you disagree with this as an American citizen? We require from these countries, what countries? Brazil, Russia, India, China, and South Africa, along with Iran, Egypt, Ethiopia, and the United Emirates. We require a commitment from these countries that they will neither create, listen, that they will neither create a new BRICS currency, like I said they already did, and they were trying to do, and they were trying to de-dollarize the dollar so they can force us to use their currency. Let's read this again now, so you can make the connection. We require a commitment from these countries. This is in quotes. So this is what Trump said. This is in quotes. We require a commitment from these countries that they will neither create a new BRICS currency nor back any other currency to replace the US dollar. Or they will face 100% tariffs and should expect to say goodbye to selling into the wonderful US economy. As an American person, what is wrong with that? As an American citizen, you have a problem with that? You have a problem with that? Trump shouldn't do that. See, this is how I see John Carousey. This is how I know you don't know politics. Because if no countries are using the US dollar, right? If our money is no longer in circulation, what currency do we use? And if all of these other countries are grouped up and they're using one currency, what do you think is going to happen to our economy? We will be forced to use their currency. What are you talking about? What are you talking about? What are you talking about? What's wrong with y'all? What? Okay. Oh, okay. 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 See, when they start asking questions like this is how you know they don't know what they're talking about. When they start asking questions like this, when I just read what I read 3 times and you don't get it. You don't get it. don't get it. Shout out to the tribe. The tribe says, as long as oil is traded in dollars, nothing will change. That's the point, tribe. I agree with that. But if these nations can successfully de-dollarize the dollar, things will change. Because then oil will not be traded in dollars, sir. Because nobody would want the dollars. Everybody would want the other currency that's being traded. This is what I'm saying, the tribe. You're making my point. You're making my point. And Trump is saying, not only will we give you, will we tax you 100%, you also won't be able to sell nothing here. We don't want your products. This is a business move. This is a business move. You can't sell here no more. You do what I say, or you can't sell nothing in my country. Is that hard for y'all to get? And y'all have a problem with this. Shout out to Country Girl Queen in the building. Shout out to my lovely lady mods in the building today. I appreciate all of y'all. Shout out to you, Miss Queen. I appreciate you. I appreciate you. John says, my guy, keep reading it. Trump doesn't know what he's saying. Here we go. Here we go. See, y'all, y'all feelings and y'all opinion is so wrapped up into this stuff that y'all are not seeing the logic. So now Trump is done. Oh, Trump is Orange Crush 45. Trump is dumb. Trump doesn't know anything. He's an idiot. He's not. See, y'all feelings is all up in this. When we just supposedly had Barack Obama, a so-called black college graduate who was supposedly politically sound, and he did what for this country? But Trump is dumb. He doesn't know what he's talking. Get your feelings out of it, bro. Feelings don't run politics, man. Y'all feelings is in this. Y'all are stating y'all feelings more than y'all are stating facts. The tribe. He says, amazing that anyone would consider abandoning the dollar in these current conditions. The tribe. Go and look up BRICS, bro. Go and look up BRICS and what they've been plotting to do. This is how they plan to steal the power from America. By attacking the economy. How are they attacking the economy? By trying to de-dollarize the dollar. Because the dollar is already weak. Why do you think Trump is hooked up with Elon and Elon, homeboy, is connected to Dogecoin? Are y'all paying attention? They're trying to take over America's economy by de-dollarizing our money and then forcing us to take theirs. Because they already got nations that's already doing business with so many other countries that it'll force us to take their money. And then if we take their money, they control our economy. Y'all don't get it? Yeah, this is This is politics 101. Y'all don't understand that? Why do you think America has been the superpower thus far? Because the power of the dollar. What is y'all don't understand that? Then we shouldn't even be having no political discussion. You don't even understand that. America has always been the world's superpower because of the dollar. That dollar is backed by a what? A military that is funded by an economy. What is wrong with y'all? And I'm not even a political guy. This is not even my wheelhouse. I just know how to I know what makes sense. Come on, y'all. Y'all don't see this? Y'all feelings are so wrapped up in this guy's personality, man, that y'all are not even looking at the politics of it. Y'all so caught up in the person. See, that's what social media did to y'all, man. Social media got y'all wrapped up in personalities. Y'all gotta cut that stuff out, man. Y'all gotta cut that stuff out. The tribe says Trump at least keeps us on a more rational course than we've. Thank you, the tribe. That's my point, bro. That is my point. If we're gonna speak about politics, we got to speak logical and rational. We can't get caught up. Oh, Trump is dumb. So George Bush was smart. Like we can't get into that. Like that's when we get to going off in the weeds, man. And that's usually how the conversation transitions into something else. Let's just look at the facts. This is a political strategy that Trump uses. This is the same strategy Trump has been using in business for the past however many years he's been in business. This is what Trump do, y'all. Don't forget he's a businessman. And not just a businessman, but a shrewd businessman. That means he don't like to lose. That means if he got to call in some extra, if he got to call out his extra sources to make sure he get what he wants. He's doing the same thing in politics. If you don't do what I say, I'm going to tax you. And you can't get no more money in this country. Now what? That's all he did. Let's put it in layman's terms. That's all he did. Oh, you trying to take over my economy? Okay, well, guess what? Let me find out. Let me hear y'all even trying to debunk this dollar, to de-dollarize this dollar, and watch what I do to y'all. Not only am I going to super tax y'all not going to be able to sell shit over here. Now what? Now what? Because what is the power source for the Asian economy? I'm listening. All you political people, I'm listening. I know. You want to know? It's called exporting of goods. And who do you think they export their goods to? America, America. Where you think you get your fake Jordans from? Hey, where you think you get your fake Jordans from? Korea, Taiwan, Japan, China. Yeah, well, you want to go get them fake Jordans because you know you only going to a cookout for one day and you need some new Jordans. So you go to Canal Street and get them Jordans that smell like porgies in the morning. You know they Jordans smell like fish when you go buy them down at Canal Street. What are we talking about? Exporting. That's what built their economy. Them being able to make things and export them to other countries. Trump is saying, oh, you think you slick? I'm going to cut your lifeline off. I'm going to make sure that ain't nobody in the hood wearing Jordans made in China no more. Now, ain't no Chinatown in every hood no more. Y'all getting out of here. Pack it up. Ain't no more Chinese food. Pack it up. Now, pack it up. Pack it up. We don't want your fake Burberry. We don't want it. Lacoste? Do we got Lacoste? No. Gucci, Louis? At McQueen? We got McQueen? No. Get your ass out of here and go back home. Get off 28th Street in New York City. Stop selling all them, that flim flam. Yeah. That's where all the fly niggas go. That's where all the fly niggas go. Drip check. We used to have that on the block. Drip check. Remember that POP? Drip check. That's when the big homies, they come around and start checking your clothes to see if you got on fake clothes. Drip check. We don't want them fake Montclairs no more. Sue Young. Yeah, Gemini 605. I gotta remind them, Gemini 605. I gotta bring this down to layman's terms. Because I don't understand why would American people be mad at what Trump is doing to these foreigners who's been destroying our country. It's to the point where now they not even sending the cheap shit that they sell in our country. It ain't even good no more. Gemini, niggas in the hood, Jordans be talking now. You can't even see. Back in my day, we had something called the tent. Where it's a big fake flea market where you could go buy fake drip, fake Uptowns, fake Timberlands, all that, right? And back then, they had the good fake joints, the good fake ones. See, me, I couldn't wear fake sneakers because my feet big. See, when you got big feet, you can't wear fake sneakers because them shit'll look like Christmas balls on your feet. You can't wear fake shit when you're a big guy, you can't wear fake shit. Okay? So that wasn't me. Sorry, y'all. I was a white tee, black tee nigga. I couldn't wear fake drip. They ain't coming, fake drip didn't come in my size. Okay? I ain't never found size 14 in fake Jordans. I don't know. And I ain't wearing them. Them shits probably look like typewriters on my feet. But who remember back in the day, you could get the good fake joints. Thank you, Cynical. Canal 28th Street, 28th and Broadway. We used to have the song. We catch somebody with fake drip on, 28th and Broadway. 28th and Broadway. Where the players meet. Drip check. Get your ass out of here. Get out of here. We don't want that fake stuff no more. Double C said, I say it's about damn time. Shout out to my man. Get their ass out of here. Hey, Double C, you know about the town. They've been on canal. They've been running Lower Manhattan for the past 40 goddamn years. Canal Street, Broadway, that's all they shit. The Asians got most of that shit. They share a little piece with the Africans. Because the reason why they share it with the Africans is because who do you think is selling the Chinese goods? The Africans. They sell it to the African at the wholesale price, and then they tell us it's wholesale. The Africans. When you're on 28th and you walk past the Africans, they got the young African dudes with the Pradas on. Yo, my G. Yo, my G. Yo, my G. I got the real Monclers, my G. Right here, right over here. Right over here, my G. Stand right here, my G. Look, this the real thing, my G. I have real everything. Come over here. Stand right here. I have real everything, my G. What you want? Products? What you want? McQueen's? What you want? They getting all that shit from the Chinese people. Perfectly and Perfect says scram. They getting all that shit from the Chinese people. Who's part of BRICS? South Africa and China. South Africa and China. Why in every city in the United States there's a Chinatown? Can y'all explain that? But y'all got a problem with Trump saying, if y'all don't do what I say, y'all ass ain't gonna be here no more. How y'all got a problem with that? But you don't run shit in your hood. The goddamn Chinese people run more shit in your hood than you, and you a black American. But you got a problem if Trump send their ass back to their country. I don't understand that. I'm lost. Sounds like a lot of freed up space for us. Because the Chinese, what do the Asians sell in the hood? Chinese food, right? They sell Chinese food to us. What else they sell to us? Liquor. Who run the liquor stores in New York, all up and down the Northeast coast? The Asians. Who you gonna play your lottery when you go to the liquor store? Asians. Who own the goddamn fruit stands? The Asians. What's wrong with y'all? What's wrong with y'all? I don't understand. I don't get it. Seth, son, I don't get it, bro. That's what it sounds. It'll be more black businesses. Come on now. Come on. I'm from Brooklyn. We got Chinese stores. Listen, if you from Brooklyn in particular, it's about 3 to 5 Chinese restaurants in a 5 to 10 block radius. You gonna pass about 5 Chinese restaurants. At least 2 liquor stores. At least. Oh, let's not forget. You're going to hit the liquor store before you hit the train station. You see, in New York, the liquor stores is right next to bus stops. See, the Asians know what they doing. Prime real estate. Prime real estate. You come right out the liquor store, get on the bus. Right next to the liquor store, 2 stores down, is the Chinese restaurant. And guess what else is right next to the Chinese restaurant that the Asians own? The laundromat. But we got Americans who have a problem with this. I don't understand. I don't understand it. I don't understand it. But let's continue. Let's continue. Let's continue. We only got a little bit more left. Officials, hold on, let me make, okay, I am sharing it. Okay, shout out to everyone in the building. Shout out to everyone for coming through. Make sure you double tap your screens if you're coming through on a vertical feed. Double tap y'all screens if y'all are coming through on a vertical feed, man. Let's read it again. We require a commitment from these countries that they will neither create a new BRICS currency nor back any other currency to replace the mighty US dollar, or they will face 100% tariffs and should expect to say goodbye to selling into the wonderful US economy. Officials from BRICS countries have discussed moving away from the US dollar in recent years, including at the 2024 BRICS summit last month. The concept gained steam in 2022 when the US imposed massive economic sanctions on Russia over its war in Ukraine. Yes, yeah, listen. Trump also said in his post that the countries can go find another sucker. Go find another sucker. There is no chance that the BRICS will replace the US dollar in international trade. And any country that tries should wave goodbye to America. That's what I'm talking about, man. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. Oh, y'all trying to team up on me? Okay, I'll shut all you down. He pulled the Nino Brown on him. See, Trump pulled the Nino Brown. He said, oh, I put all you niggas out of business. He pulled the Denzel in Training Day. He said, I'll put cases on all you niggas. All you niggas are being Pelican Bay. He pulled the Denzel in Training Day. Y'all trying to team up on me? Oh, y'all think I can't run a country, huh? He pulled the Denzel in Training Day. I'm King Kong around here. I own all this shit. Y'all just live here. He pulled the Denzel in Training Day. He said, y'all better not try to create another currency, or I bet not even hear y'all teaming up with other countries that's trying to create another currency. Or it's cancel Christmas. Cancel Christmas. Play with me if you want to. It'll be cancel Christmas. It'll be cancel Christmas. It'll be cancel Christmas. I ain't mad at that. I can't be mad at that at all. Not at all. The statement comes as the president-elect steps up his tariff threats after he announced plans to impose a 25% tariff on Mexico and Canada. BBL Drizzy, and a 10% additional tariff on China over illegal migration and drug trafficking into the United States. A spokesperson for the Trump transition team did not immediately respond to a request from Politico to clarify the total percentage of tariffs planned for China or other BRICS countries. Now, let me say this, y'all. Let me say this. This is just a threat. How we know Trump is not bluffing? How we know Trump not bluffing? This is a strategy, y'all. This is a strategy to back them off of us. Back up. Back up, homie. Back up. How we know he ain't bluffing? How we know he ain't bluffing? Yeah, that's gangster, Seth, son. That's gangster. It's called strategy. It's called strategy. He's a chess player. It's called strategy. It's called strategy. What do you mean, who pays the tariffs? You answer the question. So if he taxed China, we gonna pay for it? If he taxes China for them to do business here, we gonna pay the taxes for it? That's what you're saying? You answer the question. Teach me something. I'm here to learn too. John Corsi, Mr. Corsi, Senator Corsi. I'm here to learn too. You tell me. American importers. Who are the American importers? Who is that? That's generic. The American people will pay the tariffs for another country's. That don't make no sense. 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 Why would Americans be paying the tax money of another country for them doing business here? That don't make no sense, Mr. Corsi. 2 + 2 is not 5, sir. What are you talking about? See, you don't know what you're talking about, bro. That's why now I'm just gonna write you off. I'm just gonna ignore you because you don't know what you're talking about. You didn't know what you see. This all you gotta do, y'all, is just ask a question. They don't know what they be talking about. Tell them again, Seth, son. Those countries want to sell here just as much as we want to buy. Tell them again. Tell them again. Tell them again. Y'all don't know what y'all be talking about, man. Y'all don't know what y'all be talking about. Y'all got to stop. Just stop. Just stop, man. But shout out to everyone for tuning into today's show. Shout out to everyone, man. I appreciate everyone for pulling up. Much love to everyone. Much love to everyone. If you enjoyed today's show, don't hesitate to support the show with a like and a share. With a like and a share. Also, if you would like to financially contribute to today's show, the links are going across the screen. You can hit me up. Cash App, $DS100 Network, $DS100 Network on Cash App, or you can hit me up on Venmo at Sheep Stay Sleep TV and on PayPal at Sheep Stay Sleep TV. Shout out to everyone who has hit that super chat today. Shout out to my guy, Ebo. He says, the company I work for is owned by China. Also, people aren't aware that we have ports and bridges owned by China. Trade is inevitable. Shout out to Ebo for doubling up. He says, excuse the typos. I meant the company I work for. Salute to you, my brother. I appreciate you, man. Shout out to Seth's son. I appreciate the super chat, bro. He says, if America fails, Black America fails too. Facts. Shout out to the God, Seth's son, man. I appreciate you. I appreciate everyone. Most importantly, I appreciate my lovely lady Maz for coming through and holding it down as always. Salute to everyone for coming through. I appreciate all of you guys being here, showing y'all support, adding y'all 2 cents. It's very much appreciated. It's nothing personal. It's all love and conversation, man. But stop letting the TV think for you, y'all. Stop letting social media think for y'all, man. I just want to leave y'all with that. So salute to everyone for tuning in. Get down in the comment section. Let me know what y'all think. We will be back tomorrow with another great show. I'm y'all host, DS1 Ross, of course. You have just tuned in to Sheep Stay Sleep TV, and I'm going to catch y'all on the next one. Peace.